boys and girls. I am so excited to share with you this mini book about Amelia Earhart. It was written by Amy Lemons and Katie King. So here's our table of contents, and the table of contents tells us all the different parts of the story that we're going to learn about and read. So we're learning about a person, so this is called a biography. So we're going to learn about her childhood, what she was like as a young adult, her career, being a female pilot, her successful flight, and being a determined pilot. Then this last part down here is the glossary, and that's where we can find key vocabulary or new words that we learned. So Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart was the first female pilot to fly across the Atlantic Ocean. Let's take a look at how Amelia became a hero at just 30 years old. Wow, that's how old I am. Amelia Earhart was born on July 24th, 1897 in Atchison, Kansas. She had a sister named Muriel. Together, Amelia and Muriel had a lot of adventures. They collected insects and frogs, explored the neighborhood, and climbed trees together. Look at her. She's excited to be adventurous here. After Amelia graduated high school, she became a nurse aide, where she helped wounded soldiers from World War I. She went back to school to study medicine, but soon after became interested in becoming a pilot after attending an air show in 1920. It was there that she took a plane ride that transformed her life. Ooh, transformed means changed. So what did she start out as first? If you said nurse's aide, you are right. So that's kind of cool. It teaches us that sometimes we might pick a job or a profession that we like, and we might want to change it later, and that's okay. In order to pay for flying lessons, Amelia had to earn money by working a variety of odd jobs. She began studying, practicing, and spending all of her extra time learning how to fly. In 1921, Amelia bought her first airplane, which she nicknamed the Canary because it was yellow. It does kind of look like a canary. That's a type of bird. On May 15th, 1923, Amelia Earhart became the 16th woman to receive a pilot's license. So it doesn't seem like a lot of women got to be pilots back then. In 1928, Amelia was the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean. After 21 hours of flying, she landed in Wales with the rest of her flight team. Once back in the United States, Amelia was considered a hero. There was a parade in New York City that honored her flight, and she even met President Coolidge at the White House. This is a real-life picture, which is really cool. Although she had a very successful trip across the Atlantic and became very well known, Amelia was not satisfied. She wanted to make the trip across the Atlantic by herself. On May 20th, 1932, she took off by herself in a bright red airplane. The flight was very dangerous because of the bad weather. Thick clouds and the plane's wings became covered with ice. After 14 hours, she landed in Northern Ireland. Amelia Earhart continued flying over the next several years. She broke many flight records and became the most famous woman pilot in the world. Still not satisfied, Amelia desired to be the first woman to fly around the entire world. She set out in June of 1937 from Florida. It was during this journey that her airplane was lost and never seen again. Many people searched for Amelia on her airplane, but they could not find them. We now celebrate her success as a pilot and historical icon on her birthday each year. And that is the story of Amelia Earhart. And here is our glossary of terms that we